How you doing? Welcome. We're out here on the deck again. So, it's kind of every other day video, what I want to talk about whenever I get out and do something on the Adventure Channel. My name is Jeff, and we're going to smoke a cigar. We're on the Action 4 DJI. My other microphone went out on me. I think I got a backup. I called the guy. He goes, I'll send you two new ones for $8. I go, cool. He's my eBay guy. He buys stuff from me, and I buy my camera stuff from him. So he's out of Alabama. Speaking of Alabama, go listen to Cartbagger. Did a video today on the 28th. He's going where I'm going to go in Alabama. He went to the Lost Luggage. Check that one out. I mean, I don't really hate it, just like the guy, but it's a pretty good video. It was only 12 minutes part of the video, but I'm going there for my vacation, for my birthday in August. I have these sunglasses. We were in Maryland. Maryland, we were at Ocean City. It's a one-time fun. It was raining that day, so we drove down Virginia Beach, and I had a glass just like these, and they broke. So for $8, it was a fun drive. I documented that on my channel. No one really cared, but anyways, welcome video. Get the fag car out, PT Cruiser out. Kills me. I got to write a check out for $1,200. Both cars here around. Kills me. The guy died. He charged me $200. Nothing lasts forever. The way it works. Call put approved. 0. My A1C is 5.9. I like it. Jardian. Anyways, welcome to the video. What's happening? I'm on the deck. My lawnmower's going to get fixed. Engine went out on it, $700. That's a lot of money. I go, brand new one, it's $2,500. So I said, it's a used engine, and he gives me a good deal. I said, $700 to put a new one in? That's cheap. Tune it up. I said, that's cheap. That's the way she blows. Beautiful Minnesota here. Finally got a good April. Been kind of cold. Airport's busy. Making gur, right? I want to get out, do more work this year, go out fishing more often. So the videos will be, it's been every other day. You heard the New World Order one I did, and I talked about other things. And the Daily Woo from Purgatory for fun. Did that real quick after Fear Monger Radio. I love the podcast. I really do. It's my orgasm. I enjoy it. I've been at this game for 2010 on here. Came on here because I like to talk and make videos. I think last year I made $200 between both channels on YouTube. I made $120 on Spreaker this month. So I make more money on Spreaker than I do anywhere else. It's just whatever over $1,000. Actually to claim it because it's over the 1,000. No big deal. People do this stuff for a living. Cartbagger, Wonder Hussy, the Woo who passed away, Tampa J, Chris the Girl, all the people out here on this video platform that want to make a living at it. Good luck. I go to work every morning at 6 o'clock and make money. I go to the airport, people put money in my fingers. Keep on the camera, no one cares anymore. He's doing low cow, right? I get it. People give people money. I don't ask for a damn thing from anybody. You like it, you share it. You dislike it, you share it. Whatever you want to do. That's money from you to me. I have a PayPal, but I get that from Spreaker and things that I sell for business. No one knows it because I don't put it out there. So this whole video, if 10 people see it and understand, YouTube is demonetizing and nuking channels left and right. That's what they're doing. They're going through. There's a guy, Blind Views, has a very simple voice. I don't hate the guy, but he talks about you people all the time, right? I get it. He would be up for the thinking that his voice is the same. They would pick up that he is using AI, okay, which is wrong, and they're demonetizing channels, right? And so if I got demonetized, yes, I'd be disappointed. Not a big deal. It sucks. I have 2 channels, the Explorer channel and this channel. Been doing this since 2010. I don't get a lot of views. I get it. And I feel some people that this is their job, and I get this is their adventure, and they want to make one. The guy today, I've listened to 3 or 4 or 5 of them today, that all of a sudden they're demonetized because they think they're. I use the same thumbnail if I'm going to like an RV show. You guys see the same one for the 7 in a row, 8 in a row. You get it. And I go car shows. I give you a picture of something. I've been writing some AI songs or something. I'll use the. I've gone on Meta for a good thumbnail or something. I'll say, give me a Cowport Radio one or something, whatever. I write some good songs for my podcast, Fear Mongering Radio. I play it back on the fly. I could put Kid Behind the Camera Rules. It would give me Kid Behind the Camera Rules. I wrote my own CD, which I burnt when I was paying for it. I burned it, okay? And I listened to my own country music CD that I burnt myself. I downloaded it, put it on a CD, and I burned it. I got it work for nothing, and I have my own CD burner. I could make my own. I get all that behavior. I get AI slop to a point. TikTok's big with it. So they're trying to get rid of this AI behavior, and I totally understand that. But I personally think it's just like when you see a good-looking woman, right? Just because she's good-looking doesn't mean she wants to bone you. I always read the Craigslist. I saw you at the Menards in Mead Prairie. We looked at each other once or twice, and right away they think they want to bone you. And I get that with this demonetizing Nuking channels. And, what's his name? Turtle Boy likes to use this platform to harass people. That's wrong. If he was to harass somebody and hurt somebody, you could probably turn around and sue YouTube because he's using the platform to harass people. And people, you heard me talk about, what's his name? Steve Billings lost his channel because somebody decided to bomb him with something, right? You have to get people to look at these channels, and I know it's a big place, but before they do it, they have to put say, okay, look at this channel, look at this Cowboy Adventures. Is he using AI? No, he's not. Check it that he got done. It's like checking something that comes down the line, right? I just think it's fair that, all of a sudden demonetizing Pickle Boy. I don't care about his channel, but he does what he does. Blind Views I talked about. Sarasota Tim, who I talked about, they talk about their channel. He does videos every single day. For some reason, they demonetize him because whatever. That's not right. He's just talking about things in Florida. There's some guy was in Philippines talked about it. He's Philippine content. I've been to the Philippines. Nice country. They don't like white folk. We'd stay on the old Marine backs. We'd go into Manila. We went with people that knew what they were doing. They don't. They don't. I get it. Carpetbagger makes money. I'd see him for some reason get demonetized. I don't think he would, but the bottom line is all of a sudden, hey, you're demonetized. You just can't because some people will put up animation or something, whatever, and that's what they want to put up. They create it and put it up. I get it. I used to do GoAnimation.com. I love that website. I missed the website. It was great. And I get it. YouTube's not like it used to be when I first started. You did long form videos. You talked about things. Now it's all about live streaming, people cussing, swearing, threatening each other, whatever it may be. Before I mentioned Kid Behind the Camera, no one cares about his stuff anymore. What happens? He's on this low-cow thing. People give him money, what frustrates me when people get taken down, when they get demonetized. Go to my blah, blah, blah and give me money and support the channel. I support channel. It's Wonder Hussy Adventures. She does 2 a week. Go check her out. Her friend, Wandering Gypsy, nice young lady. Both those young ladies, Carolyn RV, who make money on YouTube. Go support these creators by sharing it. But people can constantly give these people money all the time. Patreon. Go to my Patreon. I put videos there. Membership. It's a waste of good suffering. You can come listen to my garbage whenever you want. I work for a living. Would I love to be an RVer and retired? Maybe I'm a single man, drive around with an F-250 and see the country and show people, hey, I'm going here or there. Yeah, it'd be great. And I have a good pension. I work for MTC as a diesel guy, or I work for UPS. Yeah. But what I make, I feel sorry that they, YouTube's a job for some people, but I just don't think it's fair. They're going to nuke a channel because they're purging things, I guess, these small channels. They're changing the rules on people. If you like Day 25 on here that just uses it just to be a dink, I don't get it. Like I said, I love doing Spreaker. I love doing audio podcasts. I've been doing it forever, and that's why I first started being on the internet, was Blog Talk Radio Network. It closed down a year and a half ago, and I cry every day. It was a great place. I met a lot of good people, Zane B., Jamie C., Wacko Bob, Debbie Daly, Vince May, whatever. A lot of good creators are long gone now. When I brought Spreaker, people went over there. Haggy Rants went over there. Tina D went over there. Green Dream went over there. Edward Hubbard went over there. Introduced them to that kind of behavior of podcasting. I love audio podcasting. I like smoking cigars on the deck here in the great state of Minnesota, talking to you guys. And I appreciate anybody that comes to my videos and listen. Whatever I get, I rarely break 100. The motorcycle one, the last one broke 100. Don't ask me why. Almost that just does. I'm all for people who create content, good, clean content. I try not to swear. I may go below the belt once in a while. I do mukbangs, whatever. I eat food. I talk about Dave, make up bold-faced lies. But I don't know. I think it's just too bad that they're going through this of nuking channels. That just drives me insane. They're doing that stuff. I don't get it. People work hard on their channels, and all of a sudden, hey, guess what? You demonetized. I said, I'm lucky. I only made $200, I think, last year, because both channels are under the same thing. Great. I'm a point and shoot guy. I did learn how to edit. One day I was learning about it 6 months ago. I tried, did a couple quick videos. I get it. I was on my train trip. There was 2 videos were coming and going on my phone. I get it. I go on vacation. I usually find time to go do something. While she's not around, I walked on the beach or something, but I usually try to enjoy it. If I went to Disney World tomorrow, I don't think I'd bring my camera. Speaking of that, I guess Disney might be cracking down on people live streaming at the park, which would drive me insane. Like, whatever. It's advertising, but I think it's BS. I don't need somebody walking around with their camera. When I do videos, I try to keep my camera away from kids, people, whatever else. I try to show you what I'm looking at, right? I'm aware of what's going on. I try to give people my videos. But just Google here on YouTube, YouTube demonetized my channel. A lot of guys that have a lot more subs than I do, but first thing they want is support the channel, give me money. It's like saying, I quit my job after, how long was that there? That IHI, I had like 7.5 years of comp time at 70 grand. I worked at the airport for fun, screwed around. And the job I have now, I've had it for be 12 years coming up. She goes, you can work at the airport for 3 years. You got 3 years until you find something. You're not going to just work at the airport. I get it. You lose your monetization, but people constantly ask for money. But what I always say, I can tell Dave, it never hurts to ask, right? It never hurts to ask. I think it's sad that they're just nuking channels because AI, they need to hire more people. Let's say I'm at home guy person, and they say, guess what? We need you to go into your computer. We're going to give you this channel. I look at it. Yeah, it's AI slop. Got on the road. You demonetize. I look at certain channels every hour. You hire people. YouTube hires somebody to say, hey, I'm at home. I do it on weekends. They want me to pay me $20 an hour to sit in front of my computer and go, that's a good channel. They're good. They're standard. This one's close. Maybe give them a warning, whatever. Yeah, it's all AI slop, but it's over and over again. People that steal people's channels. That chick from Minnesota, over 60, got her channel stolen by somebody. I think they're still using that. That channel should be taken down because it's not her channel. It's kind of how people get their channels stolen because they click on a link, and then they get in their computer, and then they take their channel and they change it and they start selling Bitcoin, right? I do audios. I do with the New World Order. I screw around with that behavior, but it's me doing a voice changer. You know who it is. I just have some fun with that. I want to do the Haggy Rant show. Haggy Rant is part of the New World Order, right? I get AI. I write a lot of songs. Fun to do. It's a gas. You type in a certain. I could, like I said, I could type in "Angry Grandpa Rules." It would give me an AGP. You know. I typed into Meta. Donald Trump is a tabby kitty. It gave me a really cool, beautiful orange kitty with his hair. It was funny. I get AI. It's fun. Writing music, which I really adore and love. If I was Paul Stanley, I could title something rock and roll and have him write it for me, and then he could tweak it, which is not that tough. My CD I burned, I played all the time at work. Who'd you get that? And I said, I wrote it. Voices with no faces, I'd call it. I could do a rap album, I could do a country, whatever. And I get it, but it's just too bad that YouTube is just tweaking and just nuking channels because they think it's AI or because someone voices over and has a good voice. Like I said, Blind View's got a very monotone voice. He could voice over someone's stuff, right? Let's say if he wanted to pimp himself out to be a voiceover. You know, Planet Randy, he's got a very good voice. Let's say he was doing voiceover for somebody. His voice is very smooth. Let's say he was overdoing something for Keep Behind the Camera or somebody else, or Wonder Hussy, he was doing a voiceover for her. Every video, or somebody else, he was doing a lot. Let's say he was doing a documentary for somebody, and he was doing them over and over again on his channel. Okay, it's his voice, and he does it perfectly. 15th one, they'd probably say, hey, this is a AI voice generated because his voice doesn't change. He just does his voice. He's like many people on here that have that kind of voice. And they think, hey, that's an AI. There's one guy who I've heard, and I've seen him in videos, and people thought it was AI. I'm like, it's not AI. He had that great voice. Get my point. They can't just do that, demonetize somebody. They can't let a computer run the show. And I get all this algorithm behavior. There's too many good channels out there who deserve to be pushed out. I don't want to hear about ESPN. I don't want to hear about other such behaviors. I want to see good channels, period. But he who wears the gold sets a price, right? It's too bad. YouTube isn't used to be anymore. A lot of fighting, you know, on the overnight behaviors, yelling, hollering, swearing. It's not your mother's YouTube anymore. But there are a lot of good channels out there I look for. Business ones, the life and times of over here in Minneapolis, Moline, where my family made the money on, how they went down. My father made money on that when that went down because he invested in it. All that behavior. But anyway, I just feel sorry for, I'm kind of rambling, I feel sorry for people losing their channels. I don't think it's right. They have to get somehow a better way to root out slop, and it's out there. I mean, TikTok's got some really good stuff, and I get it. It's TikTok, but they gotta have a separate area for live streaming, a whole separate area, and an AI separate area, and just have long form and short area, something that actually does something. I could fix YouTube tomorrow. And the live streaming has ruined YouTube. It's ruined it. I mean, like I said, I love audio podcasting. I adore it. I love doing it. It's my orgasm. I like going to car shows and show me what I'm doing, whatever they get. I enjoy it. But anyways, what are we going to do, right? Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see what the summer brings. 2026. Who knows what we're going to do. I will have a new world order coming out. It's already come out already about the lovely and talented false flag. Heard that one, and the Daily Woo one from Purgatory. Whatever. It's kind of fun to do. It's me. I'm all myself, but I do like writing songs and burning that CD. I could burn my own CD tomorrow, a country one, and type in different titles. I did one for Red House Up on the Hill. Great song. It's a great country song, Red House Up on the Hill. Anyways, guys, from the outskirts, beautiful day in the great state of Minnesota, keep it real. give me my Patreon, will you please, 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 please? Bitch, please. All right, you guys, keep it real. Thanks a lot.